Trump and his administration and partnering with a few companies like OpenAI and SoftBank, they're about to spend like $500 billion, $500 billion. What are they spending this money on? So one of the things that I think a lot of people are not aware of in terms of AI is the amount of computers you need to actually build ChatGPT, right? It's in the thousands of computers and more specifically tens of thousands of the GPUs. So AI actually has two portions. One, you have to teach and train the AI to do certain things. That requires these massive buildings, these massive amount of computers to constantly run this training over and 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 over. And sometimes they run these training for months, 3 to 6 months. AI requires more power than the United States can generate right now. So if they were to turn on all the AI systems that they plan on building, the power grid would go down. So $500 million, don't think it's just going to go to waste. Wow, we at episode 56. Can y'all believe it, fellas?
56.
Wow. Welcome.
Yeah.
It's your boy Bobby D here, holding it down at the Tech Hustle. I got my guy D Hustle. What up, player?
What's up?
My guy. And then we got my cousin Raymond. Don't call him Ray Ray.
Morning.
I like that shirt, player.
Thank you.
Yeah, looking kind of fresh over there. You stepping up your game a little bit?
I'm trying to compete with D Hustle. So.
No competition. That's what D Hustle said. No competition.
I didn't say all that.
The smoothest dresser amongst us, especially sneakers and putting fists together, is definitely D Hustle. I just put on anything.
No more day dressing.
No more day dressing.
I don't know if you guys, when Joe Budden podcast, when he had the old crew, Maul and Rory. That was the OG crew, and Maul was like the best dressed.
The guy.
The sneakers and everything, and Joe Budden would always make fun of him.
Yeah.
That's definitely D.
That's
D on this podcast.
Yeah,
so.
he's definitely the one sliding. Well, I want to say welcome to episode number 56, fellas. Audience, we really do appreciate you always pulling up and enjoying our conversation. We got a packed show today, so I'm going to run through it real quick and make sure you're listening because we got some really cool stuff going on. So I'm going to give y'all another tech talk. That's what I come through to do here is talk about tech. And today we'll be talking about, what do you think? AI, right?
AI.
Big round of applause for AI. AI is going to be our topic for the whole year. This time we're going to be talking about AI infrastructure and power because there's this amount of money that a lot of people have been talking about as of late. And we even reported here at the podcast, $500 billion, the United States government partnering with OpenAI, SoftBank and a few other partners, and then also all the tech giants out there spending hundreds of millions of dollars. We're going to talk about what they're going to be spending it on, especially around AI infrastructure and power. And then we're going to jump into current tech events. D Hustle got a nice list of some cool stuff going on.
Yeah.
Maybe even some new products to take a review and check out. Yeah.
Definitely.
Always got some good stuff. And then we got Raymond's Nuggets. Raymond's got some insights into a few sites. What do you call them? Utility sites?
Yeah, utilities, learning sites, informational sites.
Yeah, some development stuff. And always have a movie recommendation.
A movie or a show.
Yeah.
Or a trailer.
Yeah.
So
we need them to write checks, though. What would you say, D? It depends on if you watch it or not, right?
I've seen the last trailer he recommended me, Fantastic Four. It's still horrible for me.
Oh, my gosh.
Maybe there's something better out there that he hasn't seen.
That is the most viewed Marvel trailer, by the way, and that he says was terrible.
Oh, my God. It's the most viewed?
Yes.
How about the one for Jurassic Park you mentioned?
Okay, Jurassic Park, I'll give you that. That was not great.
Okay.
Yes, I'm not excited to see that one.
Wow.
Me too, especially they're repeating everything.
Yeah,
but
so.
we'll definitely talk some more about it when we get to your section. Raymond, don't call him Ray Ray. And then we're going to have D Hustle come back around with some sports. Definitely filling us in what's going on in these streets. I'll be closing out with some sponsorship. We got a conference that we got invited to that we're the exclusive podcast provider for it. So we'll definitely fill you all in on that. And then we'll close out the show with some updates on a few things going on in the community. What y'all think?
Feel good?
Yeah.
Bobby, Tarwin, Raymond, we love you.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Put them in the comment too, because I want to see them in the comments below. Thanks a lot, D Hustle, for queuing me up, player. So we're jumping right into our tech talk. And the subject at hand for us for the past few weeks, ever since this year, has been about AI. If you are not familiar with AI, you're going to learn on this show. We talk about it all the time because it's something that's going to impact the tech, our community, everybody around the world. So we want to help you develop and also give you some insights into it. So a few weeks ago, I reported that Trump and his administration and partnering with a few companies like OpenAI and SoftBank are about to spend like $500 billion, $500 billion.
Billion, quadrillion dollars.
Can you believe that? They're going to stack it up, right?
Stack it up, or we're still in fucking debt. I don't understand how that works.
Right?
All right, I understood.
But I will say that I have had a few mentees and few people reach out to me like, yo, what are they going to spend this $500 billion on? So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about behind the scenes on what they're building and what they're using this money for. And then also maybe even have a chance to, talk about some of the things that we're talking about and developing with some partners down here in South Florida. But definitely just want to jump into that topic. So y'all have heard these rumors on the streets in terms of the spending. Y'all have any opinions about it at all before I jump into it?
Yeah, it's exciting. I mean, yeah, we're going to see how it helps the country or doesn't. So
yeah, for sure. I think it's definitely something where, like you said, we're helping the country develop as quickly as possible because this wave is going to be happening. So what are they spending this money on? So one of the things that I think a lot of people not aware of in terms of AI is the amount of computers you need to actually build ChatGPT, right? It's in the thousands of computers and more specifically tens of thousands of the GPUs. You've heard of GPUs before. We've talked about them here on the show, right? You mostly find GPUs in video game systems. I remember your son was thinking about getting a gaming PC. Yep. But in general, those same GPUs are the ones that they're putting inside of these buildings. Now, data centers, just think of them as a warehouse, literally a warehouse with computers stacked from the floor all the way to the ceiling, and they basically fill up these buildings. Now, the amount of computers that they need, like I said, is in the thousands and hundreds of thousand range. Where are you going to build them at? Where are we going to house them at? We're going to have to build infrastructure and build warehouses to be able to support the growth that we're projecting for AI. Now, this is only talking about the AI building and training part of AI. So AI actually has two portions. One, you have to teach and train the AI to do certain things. That requires these massive buildings, these massive amount of computers to constantly run this training over and 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 over. And sometimes they run these training for months, 3 to 6 months. The Grok 3 that just came out from XAI, they were running it for 4 to 5 months. Just a process that's training over and over, 24 hours a day. Now, these infrastructure in these buildings don't exist. We have to actually go build them. That's where they're taking this $500 billion and be like, yo, what state, what areas can we get the cheapest power, which we'll talk about, but also has the infrastructure that's available for us to actually build up these buildings, but also the skills. Because if you think about it, there's going to be a lot of data center engineering or data center technician jobs open up for these type of roles because hundreds of thousands of computers, they're going to break. I mean, the inevitable is going to happen, right? Or they need to install them, they need to remove them, so on and so forth. So the skill sets are going to be required for you to be able to know how computers work, how to take them apart, how to install them, how to set them up. And ultimately, these type of roles and responsibilities are feeding into this $500 billion. That means it's going to be massive. But the other part about AI that we don't talk a lot about is the output of AI. So when you run these training jobs, they run. This is called machine learning, right? You have engineers looking at the data, looking at the results, making sure that AI is learning as is expected. And then the results of when it's done, it's almost like a microwave. Ding! It's been running for a while, right? And what comes out of the microwave is your actual binary for your AI. But that doesn't mean it's done because now we need to have a system that we're going to host the AI or host instances of the AI. And that's called inference. That's basically what we're talking to when we talk to ChatGPT, is that we're talking through the inference that they've created for us to talk directly to the AI. So think of it like a data file or a binary, like an exe, right? Is, especially for those Windows users, is when you double click on that exe, it executes the program, right? That's basically what they've created by doing all the training, and the output is an executable. Now, this executable, and I'm only using that to describe it, is what we call inference. But we need to have multiple instances of the AI running because Raymond runs an AI, Darwin runs an AI, I run an AI, everybody runs their own ChatGPT version, so you need to have multiple versions of the AI running. Guess what that means? You need more computers to run all of that. We need more infrastructure to support that. We need to build systems on the edge of the internet so that people can access the AIs even faster. So that's where all of this money is being invested in, not only just for the training part, but also for the inference part. That's going to require a lot of computing, a lot of infrastructure, a lot of skills for people to maintain and support them. So if you are interested in, developing these skills, if they're already throwing money at it, you can only imagine how much more we're going to need this, and also need people that can support and develop those skill sets around supporting AI in that sense. So $500 million, don't think it's just going to go to waste. It's definitely going to be used to build out infrastructure. And let me also talk about the third thing, power. AI requires more power than the United States can generate right now. So if they were to turn on all the AI systems that they plan on building, the power grid would go down instantly, because there is not enough power the United States is generating. That's why this $500 billion is also going to be used to build the power infrastructure, either opening up old coal burning plants that they shut down because of climate change, right? Or I heard that they're going to be reactivating some nuclear sites, some nuclear power plants that they were thinking about shutting down. They were like, no, we're going to have to need them. And also developing new ways of storing and generating power, from mini nuclear power plants to finding a way to store solar energy and wind energy in batteries. I even read an article that where we're planning to put pipes in the ground so deep that it's hot enough that they're going to pump water out as the water is steaming. That's going to turn a turbine to actually create power. Like, they're really thinking about finding power in any way possible, because this demand for AI is going to increase the amount of power that's needed. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. So we're digging for oil now.
He said, drill, baby, drill. That's what he said during his inauguration. Did you hear that? Yeah. So, yes, they are going to be drilling, and they're going to be using fossil fuel. What are they also drilling for?
For the core.
They're drilling for natural gases. There we go. That's what I'm thinking about. So they're drilling for all of that. And they're also utilizing it in a way that's going to feed right into AI. So, and the reason why I'm bringing this all up is this is definitely an avenue for opportunity to develop. If you have an idea, why not? Or opportunity to contribute. If you develop the skills, you can get jobs and opportunities for it. But ultimately, don't be on the sideline and get left behind. If the country is spending this amount of money, everybody's talking about it every day. Don't let this veil be over your face like, oh, I'm scared of AI. I don't know about AI. Y'all need to learn, and listen in as much as you can, because it's changing the game for us. And I'm hoping that this introduction to AI infrastructure, talking about training to inference to actual power demand, gives y'all some insights into skill sets that we can all develop. That makes sense, fellas? Yeah. Any questions about that?
So you're saying if I drill, I'm able to keep the oil that I find. I'm able to keep the gold that I find. And if I find any type of treasure from these lost cities that are out there, I'm able to keep that also? Or is there a finding fee for this here?
I think they're going to want to come and collect some money from you.
Well, yeah, we're going to collect, but I'm going to charge them too for it. So I'm trying to figure this out.
You're going to go to D's house and you're going to be in the backyard shoveling. He has this motor running in the background all the time. But yeah, I mean, the search for power or looking for power is only going to increase, or how we harness it, because of this technology. There was something else that popped up the other day, and I don't know if either of you are going to report it in your news, so I do apologize. But Microsoft released a new quantum processor. Anybody's reporting that? No?
Microsoft, let me verify.
Let me go add that to my list. No. So Microsoft recently published, or actually not published, but produced a quantum chip. And the reason why I bring this up is what our biggest challenges with the demand in terms of power and also the infrastructure for AIs is the computing resources that we're using, which is GPUs that we talked about. But those GPUs are so hot when they're actually starting to work. I mean, you've had your phone heat up in your pocket before, like you accidentally leave your camera on your phone. Now imagine if you have a GPU that's running, it's going to run even hotter than that. So this new type of processor, which is quantum computing, but more specifically utilizing qubits to process data, is going to change the game. Like, I even think that the demand for the amount of power might be shifted based on the new processor that is being developed, which is quantum processors. So that's just a little sidebar. Some articles to read out there. If you are interested in quantum computing and stuff like that, come to our community. We're on School. We have a very vibrant community, and we talk about this stuff all the time. I definitely want to encourage you to all pull up, like and subscribe if I didn't mention it already, or write a comment in the comments below so that we can, fill you in some topics that you may have some questions about. But that was just a little sidebar. And yeah, that's all I got for Tech Talk today, fellas.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. I'm encouraging everybody to keep leveling up, keep tuning in to our Tech Talks. But next up, we have some tech current events with D Hustle. What up, D?
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Bobby and Raymond. Don't call me Ray Ray.
Don't call him Ray Ray.
Google, Apple, and Samsung. I got a couple stuff for you guys in case you guys know, but let's start off with Google. Google launches free AI coding assistant with a very high usage of caps.
Ooh.
So in case of you guys don't have individual Googling, Gemini Code Assist for you.
Ooh.
So shout out to that for them here. So basically they got some beautiful coding, over 180,000 code a month in 90 minutes usage for GitHub.
Wow.
Copilot plan, 2,000 codes completion a month. Basically what this does, it helps out everybody out with 240 chats requests a day, close to 5 times under the request for free GitHub Copilots.
But you said that this is going to be free, right?
That's what they said. It's
interesting.
free. I put that in here in Discord for you guys to see it.
What'd you say, Raymond? You was asking about Copilot? Or Code Assistant?
No, this is cool, yeah.
Yeah. This is going to be like, so if you're not familiar with what coding assistants are, so if you're a software engineer, you already know, right? It's like, hey, you have your programming where you're typing your code and you kind of have a sidebar that gives you some advice and or assist you in writing code. If you're not familiar with coding assistant, just think of it as an AI that's able to help you solve coding problems while watching you code. And you can actually have it to develop and write code for you. The fact that it's free, and it looks like there are some limits for how much you can use, but this is going to change the game for a lot of people. And I don't know if y'all heard me say this before, but they're offering everything for free now, but eventually they're going to start charging for it. Right. So definitely get familiar with it, test it out, play with it, see if it's something that can be used in your day-to-day. But yeah, that's actually a really cool one. Gemini Coding Assistant.
Yeah, so in case you guys need for coding, here it is. Help you guys out if you guys in GitHub. Helps everything out.
Yeah, big shout outs.
Big shout outs to that. Now, Apple, most of you guys already know, but Apple officially stopped selling iPhones with the Lightning port. I just add that to Discord here real quick. So no more Apples for Lightning ports. What was that?
Question, how many of you guys still have the Lightning port on your...
I have it.
Mine still does.
Yeah, mine too. Okay.
So just to describe the Lightning port, you mean the normal Apple plug thingy, right? That you plug your phone into, rather than the one that Android had, which is the USB-C.
Right.
So this is the last one that they're going to have?
No, they officially stopped it. There's no more.
So no more Lightning port.
No more Lightning ports. Now it's the USB-C.
Oh, wow.
So basically, if I'm not mistaken here, it started from 15 and up. Mm-hmm. As for 16 AE, as new phones basically are going up, no more Lightning ports. So if you do have a Lightning port and you find somebody that doesn't have a Lightning port and you're out of that gas with no freaking battery, you're asked out.
You are going to be asked out. So
update your crap.
Yeah. I mean, I think, so what's your opinion about it?
It's good and that's not good, because at the end of the day, I don't understand why Apple's still selling old phones if you're going to stop the Lightning port. Yeah. Does that make sense? So if you go to Apple Store or T-Mobile or Sprint, Sprint is dead.
That's old.
T-Mobile?
T-Mobile, AT&T, they're still able to sell you phones, Lightning ports, not at a high range, but they know that they're going to exclude it. I'm not too sure why you're selling it for, because, I mean, maybe is it a catch-22 that you have to buy and then next thing you know you have to upgrade later? Yeah. So
I mean, they're setting that up, right? Yeah,
probably. But come buy this phone here real quick, and then in a year or two we're gonna just discard that real quick.
You need to go buy another one for $600-700. But yeah, I mean, I think in terms of like The reason why Apple had their quote unquote different port for powering is that they had a hustle, right? Is that they made it exclusive to them, and you can only, get access to fast charging if you knew what the pin at the end of the port was and stuff like that. But I think the challenge is that it's not universal. So if I go somewhere else, everyone else has a USB-C, and then I'm the only one with the Lightning port. I'm left out.
Right.
I do believe, and I don't know if we reported this on the show before, that there was some legislation, right, in UK that forced them to adopt the USB-C. Is that something right, Raymond?
Yeah, the European Union forced them to switch over to USB-C.
Yeah. So it's almost like they were forced their hand, but now they just embrace it and just say, forget it. Any new phone going forward, it'll just be USB-C.
Yeah. USB-C.
Wow.
I think they did it over there. I think they stopped the Lightning port, everything in Europe.
Yeah, like way before, right?
Yeah, way before.
Yeah.
I think they're on top of their shit. Like, listen, I know the catch. I know what's going on here. We're just going to do USB-C from now on.
Exactly.
I don't want no mates or governors out there, and just basically,
That's
what
funny.
it is.
That's funny.
Last of my Apple news here. Unfortunately, I did this last week about the Apple 17 being leaked. Has been confirmed.
So
Apple 17's out. It's going to be out again. Same shit. Same phone. Same design. It's different color.
But it says a completely new look.
What is the new look?
Not too sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The new look is the color.
I don't know. They've actually reduced the amount of cameras they have on the back, right?
Well, this is probably the regular version.
Okay. Not the
Because once you
Max
go to
or
Pro and
yeah.
to the Max, then you got 3 cameras, maybe 4, et cetera, et cetera. But if you scroll down on there is something, iPhone 17 lineup CAD. I don't know if you see it. It looks kind of gold.
A gold phone?
Yeah, I don't know if you are able to see
Trying
it.
to load it.
Maybe it's right there.
There it is, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not too sure what that is. Maybe it is the Apple 17. But
I don't know.
to me, it's the one on the top because I don't think. I mean, it looks like the same concept. It still has that, rectangular shape going on.
Yeah.
Maybe they're trying something different. I have no idea.
Yeah. I mean, this one looks more like a Pixel, right? Like that Pixel phone. This one looks more like an iPhone. And then these two, I don't know. I really don't know. Well,
It is what it is.
same old,
Same shit.
old.
I'm assuming that looks exactly like it.
Yeah.
The second to the right,
This
right
one?
there, and then I'm assuming then the one next to it is looks like the Max, and the other one's maybe is the Pro.
Yeah.
Oh well,
You
it
know
is
so.
what it is. No more for Apple because it's driving me crazy with this garbage shit, different color. I mean,
I see on the article there. Did you see they're bringing back like the cheaper model phone now too?
Oh, like the little slim one?
Yeah, or like the E type thing.
Oh, yeah. I remember
16E
those.
crap. Yeah.
They were so plasticky. I don't even really. I don't know. I mean,
That's their Apple's way of saying we're gonna compete with Google's other shit that they have out. So let's bring out 16E.
Right.
yeah.
It's gonna be probably $500 also.
Right.
I mean, they are losing market share. I mean, you reported before how those Chinese phones are killing it.
They're killing it. They're killing it.
There's so many different Android phones you can get.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy for the next subject here. Android Auto. I haven't seen this in a while. Android Auto 13.8 update is out now. So all you Androids, make sure you guys update your phone. It's been a while since I've seen something that Android says let me do update, but maybe I missed it when I was reading. But it is what it is.
Oh, and this is like the auto. I mean, like the auto, like the thing in the car. Is that what it is?
No, it's like how Apple does their updates.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing.
Oh, okay. Nothing big.
Nothing big. Just letting you know, update your shit.
Yeah,
I'm
for
telling
sure.
everybody. Something new here. OnePlus Watch 3 launch. Very, very nice watch. Very sophisticated. Looks very nice. It is $329. This beautiful watch here has almost 5 days of battery life. A titanium 1.5-inch screen covers with a nice sapphire look. In case you guys want to be a little bit sophisticated.
I told you he's fashion savvy. Look at him.
A little bit of Chrome button power, so you can touch the Chrome and scroll up and down with the UI. Wear OS has a darker bezel, And here's the beautiful catch: the Snapdragon W5 Plus chipset. In case you want it, 332 gigabyte storage, and it's 26% larger than the previous version.
Interesting.
In case you guys want to get that nice, beautiful watch, looks good. Looks very nice.
Yeah.
Has different colors.
Is that like an Android watch?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Very nice.
It
Android
runs the
for you
Wear
guys.
OS. Yeah, that's Android.
All right, cool.
All right. So in case you guys want to update your beautiful watch, you can have something very nice and luxurious with Android. Is it compatible for all you Apple users? I have no idea. Probably.
I mean, it'll probably connect, but you're probably going to not have the same features you would if you had an Apple Watch.
Right.
I think it looks good. I mean, I've always wanted. You remember the G-Shocks?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to love rocking the G-Shock.
It's still out. It's still out there.
That type of like form fitting and also bezel. I always like it. This one's getting close to it. Obviously, it's still digital because it is a computer on your wrist. But it looks nice though.
Yeah.
It looks nice.
So if you guys want a nice little watch, it's not that expensive. $330.
Yeah.
It is. Something new now for my next one. Panasonic announces the new Lumix S1R2 full frame mirrorless camera.
Ooh, this one's for Sunshiner.
For Sunshiner. Yep, got this here for Sunshiner so she can understand. Has developed a 4.33 megapixel BSI chromo sensor and a high performance engine with L2 technology that works beautiful for everybody who wants natural color scenes.
Wow. It's a high-end camera, DSLR.
Yep.
Yeah, how much is that going to set you back?
That one is going to set you back. You know what? I really didn't tell the price, but I'm assuming it's like at least $600 to $1,000.
Yeah. So big shout out to my daughter, Sunshiner.
I apologize.
Yeah.
$3,200.
Oh, wow.
There you go. That's what I wanted to know.
That's what you wanted to know. That's
Peace.
Yep. So
but
basically, it's the first Lumix camera to utilize 8K recording at 14:1 dynamic range. It also shoots a 6.4K and even up to 8.1K.
Wow.
State of the art here. It supports recording up to 5.8 Apple ProRes RAW HQ, and also a C FedExpress FedExpress Type B card. Very nice. It looks nice. I don't like the price. I feel like
it better bring that back on the first shoot.
I don't know if I'm comparing this to the Vision Pro or what's going on, but I mean, for all the camera people who take photography, this is just like probably chump change for you guys.
Yeah, photography folks like that. I think this will get their money back.
Yeah, definitely. This basically steps up your game, and you have your autobiographies looking nice, and you guys get that nice paint.
I mean, it better take the best pictures I've ever seen. I probably don't even need to touch the camera; it just takes pictures automatically.
Yeah. So other than that, man, that's all I got.
Yeah.
So I don't even think that the TV stations are using 8K, are you?
I don't think
Not
so.
yet.
I don't think so.
Not yet. There are some now that companies that are selling 8K TV. I was gonna buy 8K TV a long time ago, but again, there's nothing out right now that's 8K, so it defeats the purpose for me.
Yeah, right. I mean, 4K is still kind of new.
Yeah.
Is Netflix and YouTube coming in at 4K? I mean, you can probably.
They should be. I don't see
4K,
why not.
Yeah, I don't think they're at 8K yet.
Yeah. But man, that's a leap and jump right there from 4K, from 1080p where we was at, right?
I'm just trying to figure out if I have to still have that. If I would have bought that TV at 8K, that means I don't have to upgrade no time soon.
Yeah, I mean,
because those TVs come with a chip in the back that updates just your TV, just like they do on the phone.
So the software updates.
So software basically updates for you on that. So in case you guys didn't know that, if you see at an 8K camera,
8K
TV.
Yeah,
that's basically what
okay.
happened.
Yeah,
I seen a Samsung one. I really wanted it. I just didn't want to spend 8 stacks on it.
Yeah. I mean, the prices will come down eventually.
Yeah, definitely. But there's no 8K out yet.
No. I mean, and unless you're plugging this camera in and you're just watching 8K at the house all day through
I'm
that
just
camera.
thinking, can we convert it into it? Is there an option in there that you can make it from 4K to 8K?
Ooh. I think it's the actual pixels that are in the TV that allows the color to get to that level. So I think there's like a limit to how much each, because technically when you look at a TV, there are little pixels that makes the TV come out, right? And those little pixels are the ones that basically creates that 1080p, 4K, or 8K. And I think it's a hardware limitation. That's what I'm getting to, is like if you had your TV with 8K, that means that those pixels had the possibilities of going 8K, but it still support down. So it still support 4K and 1080p. But the hardware has to be updated. So I don't think it's... I think if your TV is 4K, you're going to have to get another TV that has a hardware that has 8K that you can go down. But if you have an 8K TV, then you could go 4 down and then go back up to 8 because it's in the hardware. So unless somebody, is more versed on it, get down in the comments and let us know for sure.
Definitely.
But yeah, D Hustle's trying to figure out how he can just do a software update and get 8K.
Yeah, I'm going to have to exchange my TV and stuff like that.
For sure. All right, next up we got Raymond's Nuggets. What's up, player?
Morning. What's up, gentlemen?
Chilling, my man, chilling. Right. So today we got some utility sites. What we got going on?
So first thing is I have a question for you guys.
What's up?
I think I know the answer. It's safe to say.
No.
It's safe to say that we all in here know how to type, right?
Yes. No. You don't know how to type, right, dog?
Nah, I'm just joking.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Right. I think we're all experts on typing, but then again, mainly most people are experts on typing on a freaking iPhone, not an actual keyboard.
Yeah.
My ex-wife just got she's been on the medical field for like the last 20 years. Now she has an in-office job where she has to work from home and talk to the veterans and stuff like that, and she has no clue how to type. My son was telling her about this site. My son is 12 years old. He knows how to type.
Wow.
I've learned how to type since I was in the 6th grade, and I've never forgotten.
Yeah.
So it's funny watching people like type with the one finger and all that stuff. That's my ex. And so,
I used to do that.
Yeah.
I used to do that.
It's embarrassing. So if you don't know how to type, check out typing.com.
Yeah.
It will show you how to type. If my ex is listening to this, she's been using it. It has like a whole little program on there. It tracks your progress like a teacher and everything like that. So my son uses it every day. He's like, Dad, look at me, man. I'm getting better.
Yeah.
It's typing.com. Like every adult and person, you should know how to type. So
100%.
Yeah,
I will say that there's actually even more people than you think that don't know how to type.
I know.
Like it's almost as if it's a skill that we were taught that we didn't know how important it would be for us to maintain it.
Correct.
Right? It's hard it's hard for me not to, like, I hate typing on a phone because I can't use all my fingers.
Well,
like,
yeah,
just
most people are experts on typing on the phone.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Well, why don't you be nice, Raymond? Get her one of those cords and she can still type on her cell phone and then goes right to the thing. I mean,
connect to the thing and use the interface that they're familiar with.
Yeah, she's an ex, so I'm gonna skip that. So. Yeah, so
we'll leave her alone. Leave her alone.
But yeah, if you do know how to type and you want to like improve your skills,
Yeah.
this is a good site as well. And if you don't know how to type, check out typing.com. I think every professional, whether you're a professional or not, you should know how to type. Just the finger thing on a keyboard is like, that's not working. So
Yeah, I remember I was at somebody's house the other day doing, just checking something out on the computer real quick. And I got on the computer and then I open up Google and I'm looking at the screen and I'm like, da-da-da-da-da-da, typing. And they're looking at me like in a maze. And I'm like, what? And then they were like, I was like, what did I do wrong? It was like, you know how to type? And I was like, of course I know how to type. Like, what you don't know how to type?
Yeah.
So it's definitely a skill set that people will see immediately when you put your hand on the keyboard and you're able to type. But it makes you so much more efficient, right? I mean,
it does.
I mean, I'm somebody that's, and this is talking techie, at the command line on the computer. I don't even use the mouse when I'm doing my computer stuff. I'm mostly typing.
Right.
And if you don't know these keystrokes, you're going to be like left way behind. So definitely want to encourage you to develop this skill.
Especially all three of us are in tech. We've been in the field. You have to know how to type. It's embarrassing if you're a techie and not know how to type. So yeah. All right, just wanted to throw that out there. So
roger that. What else you got on your list, player?
Next thing I got on the list here is, let me drop it in here, is bear with me here. It's an informational site.
Informational site.
Yep. So I'm gonna drop it in here for you guys. This is a very cool website. What it does is it breaks down complex topics for you, whether it's health, home, auto, and it breaks it down for you in layman terms. This is a great website. It's called How Stuff Works. They used to have a website back in the days on the Discovery Channel. They don't have it anymore, but this is a great website. It's been around for many, many years. Like I said, it's very popular. They had an article on there a few weeks ago that some of these articles can save your life. I didn't know this, but they had an article on here a few weeks ago that straining on the toilet can kill you.
Straining on the toilet can kill you.
Yes.
Wow.
So this is a very interesting site. So like it's got all very informational stuff, whether it's science, health, and it breaks it down for you in layman terms. So yeah, it was crazy. I didn't know this. So but yeah.
So if you're constipated, you're straining.
Yes.
Yes. So you can literally, it can kill you.
Wow.
So they got to go check the doctor out. I don't understand.
You just answered. There you go. But yes, some
people have some real struggle, bro.
People have some struggles, Dorian.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But I mean, if in that situation, it's telling me that that situation can kill me, but does it tell me what I could do in that situation so I don't get killed?
Do they have something for hot sauce? I have a lot of hot sauce going on.
But yeah, informational sites. So yeah, like different topics and stuff.
This looks like a Discovery Channel type thing.
Yeah, it's got that old school, like remember Discovery Channel? You'd watch like the stuff and like that. So yeah, that's what this is. So, but yeah,
how stuff works.
So it breaks it down. So all kinds of
look up something
different.
there, Bobby. Get for me.
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure this thing out here.
Well.
Look up something.
Look up something? Look at right here. We got 9 largest octopus species lurking in a deep blue sea. Obviously, giving some details, some contents around, the different type of species that are in there or that are out there. Some cool imagery. I mean, this is great for book reports and stuff like that.
Yes.
Especially if my kids, when they're looking up this content.
Yeah, I remember growing up watching like the Discovery Channel and all that stuff like that. So yeah, this is kind of what it reminds me of. So yeah, if you're one of those, nerdy or not nerdy, you just want to, learn different things, it breaks it down. So yeah. For those of you, if you're
this is like the new encyclopedia, in my opinion, or the next iteration of Wikipedia, right? Wikipedia is obviously one of my main source of finding out information. But hey, if you want some more in-depth article and also you want to know how stuff works, check out the site.
Yeah,
howstuffworks.com.
Yep. So yeah, if you're straining on the toilet, go get that checked out. Like the hustle said, do not
Yeah, you need to go to the doctor.
Yeah. Don't ignore it. Because it was crazy. What's the guy who just died, the celebrity, who started Ja Rule? He worked with Jay-Z.
Irv
Gotti. Rest in peace to Irv Gotti. So his family, his brother just went on the DJ Vlad or something like that the other day and said that his brother never went to the doctor.
Wow.
And he had diabetes. So he had type 2 and then it changed to type 1 and he was eating all kinds of scrap. And this guy was a multimillionaire. He never went to the doctor. And then he had some kind of brain thing and that's how he passed away.
I just don't understand these celebrities, people. You guys get so much money. You don't go to doctors. You don't fix your fucking teeth. You don't, what are you doing with your money? Take care of yourself.
Facts.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, that's easier said than done. That's what anybody, Darwin. They just blow stuff off and going to the doctor, men especially. We don't,
But I don't want to hear that they don't have access.
Yeah, you are correct. That is
different
a crime. To be a millionaire, to have diabetes, it's fixable.
You have personal fucking chefs.
I agree. I completely agree with you.
And you can take an hour of your time to go to the doctor.
Just to check it out.
That's a womp womp for you right there.
Rest in peace. It's just sad to know that's how he died.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So, unbelievable.
Or at least use some sites like this to figure out what's going on.
That's what I'm saying. So, So
all right, Raymond. So we got 2 sites here, and I believe you said you got a movie that you want to shout out. What's up?
I do. Before I drop it in here, this movie's been out for 2 weeks. Obviously, movies get criticized and stuff like that. You have social media, you have, fans or whatever the case is. It's been quite some time.
You bracing yourself?
He's bracing. It's been quite some time. I've never seen a movie get criticized more recently than this movie. It's been out for 2 weeks. Even when the movie, before it came out, I had my coworkers sending me articles. Oh, Ray, look at this. It's already getting bad reviews. I don't know if I'm going to go see it. Like, I mean, I'm on Twitter. I'm on everywhere. I'm on sports websites like Barstool.
Watch the movie, bro.
They are criticizing this movie. I'm like, what the heck? So me and my son went and watched the movie this weekend. We went down to Dania. We went down to Dania Beach, and I just dropped it in the chat here. We went and watched Captain America: Brave New World.
So that's the movie that everybody's criticizing?
They are criticizing this movie, and I think you can read between the lines to understand why they are criticizing this movie. Let's not play dumb here.
Because the Hulk is not green?
No. So, yeah, very funny, though. But, yeah, I went and watched it. I will say, it's not great. It's good. It was good. It wasn't great. But
there's a black man in there.
That's okay. I didn't want to say it, but that's
why I went to go watch it.
I didn't want to say it, but I've never seen every website I'm on is criticizing, even sports websites. I'm like, it's not bad. It was good. Like, take a chill pill.
Can you tell me what they're saying?
They're just saying it's bad. It's not going to make the money it made. Marvel spent all this money on it. It was good. It wasn't great. We all know why they're criticizing it.
Why?
Okay, because Steve Rogers is not white.
Technically, he's not Steve Rogers. But
I know,
Captain
but
America,
then again, they're all butthurt. Yeah. So America is like flipping out. They weren't even watching it, Darwin. They're criticizing this. They're not even giving it a chance. It was good. It was bad.
Hold on. So I got your opinion. What about you, Bobby?
So
I didn't see the movie. So
I seen it. Big shout outs to the whole squad.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, actually, I took my son, Jordan, D-son,
okay,
and my wife to go watch it, and the kids enjoyed it. I think in terms of the audience that they were making this film for the youth, for the younger ones, they enjoyed it. Both of them came out of the theaters wanting to freaking jump off top of the car and be Hulk or be, Captain America, the new guy, right? I think the older crowd may have an opinion about it because the expectations are certain things. And in terms of what I thought about the movie, I thought the movie... It's a very tough bar to have all of those series that came before it, like the end. Like what was the one that had two parts?
Endgame.
Endgame. There we go. Like it's hard to come after that because those are really peak type experiences, right?
Yeah.
And they're keeping the storyline going by, introducing like this new Hulk, quote unquote.
Yes.
But also kind of like the aftermath of Endgame when they had half of the population go away and stuff like that. I thought the movie was okay.
Hold on. So Harrison Ford is the new Hulk?
I'm not. You want to spill the beans?
No spoilers here, please.
I mean, you're saying that the new Hulk, so I'm catching by what you're telling me.
I mean, he's not red. He's not green anymore. It's a different person.
So new Hulk and new Captain America. Understood. Yes. Okay, I can see why people are saying this shit is garbage.
Yeah. They're not even watching it, bro. They're not even watching it. They're just saying it's garbage.
Yeah. Well, Steve, you gotta understand, man. Steve Rogers, Chris Evans has been doing this shit for a long
Facts. I get it. Facts. He's the GOAT. I get it.
Then to bring somebody else as, Captain America, it is. But if you guys really watch the freaking series and stuff, he did die because he went back to be with his boo and passed the baton down, which is the shield to him.
Correct.
So everybody should have been put two to two together and say, hey, this is the new Captain America because I'm going to go and spend my life with this beautiful woman that I want to be with. And now you're the new. But now, he is definitely not the same. Yes, he is not white.
Yeah.
He is black. I think personally, they should have did a little twister and have hopefully Steve Rogers had a baby with that girl, and then if they wanted to make
a better storyline, right?
A better storyline and make that because he was what the what's his name?
The Falcon.
The Falcon.
Yeah.
They already did the Winter Soldier and Falcon together. I would understand that, but it's like saying, who else is going to be Tony Stark? Let's put somebody else as Tony Stark. It's not the same.
Yeah,
it's not the same.
It's not. It's
definitely not the same.
And I can't make that comparison because this is a new.
Yeah,
they even titled it "Brave New World." Like it's a new iteration.
Take a chill pill.
Yeah.
It was good. It was.
It wasn't Endgame, right?
Yeah,
it wasn't.
Like,
it wasn't.
Internet is flipping out, man. Like I read an article this morning. I'm like, come on, man.
Were they thinking that it was going to be like a Wakanda type thing, or
I
like
just
Here's another thing. Wakanda. I'm glad you said that. You know, there's not going to be another Wakanda men.
Yeah.
It's going to be passed down to a woman.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming there's going to be to sister. I'm assuming the sister is going to be the next Black Panther.
Yeah. I mean, that's technically the role she played in the last movie that came out.
Yeah.
I think that's going to continue.
Right. Yeah, but it's just that's the thing with these cherished franchises like Star Wars, stuff
Fantastic
like that.
Fantastic
Four. You know, people feel some type of way when they start bringing in the women and stuff. I'm just saying, people feel some type of way.
All I'm saying is I think that the audience that they make these movies for are not adults.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, adults are the one that has the money, though.
But they're not making it for them.
Yes, but they have to go watch it to spend the money, Bobby. So
I'm not denying that, but I think the audience for these type of movies
6.1 out of 10 rating.
Yeah, they tore it up.
Yeah,
Rotten apples.
Yeah, that's my critique. It was good. All right,
I thought it was good too.
Yeah,
I don't think it was amazing.
Yeah,
that's
what. Yeah, so that's cool that you watched it too. So yeah, that's my movie
I
recommendation.
guess I'm gonna have to watch it to figure out what's going on and talk shit about it. Also, at the end of the day.
So the kids liked it, huh?
I mean, the kids why I watched it.
Well, yeah.
I mean, there's no reason why.
They shipped my son to my house yesterday, and I asked him how was his weekend. He said he was good, but then I was like, hey, I heard you went to the movies. And he was like, yeah, I seen it. He was like, he came up to me. I said, I seen Captain America. He was like, yeah. He goes, it's actually not that bad. He told me it's pretty good. I don't know why people talking bad about it. I was like, well. Who are we asking, though? Are we asking Marvel Comics critics, or are we asking people who's getting into Marvel?
Yeah. My son was on Fortnite yesterday, and he was like talking with his friends, and they were like, oh, yeah, I heard it was bad. And Justin was like, no, I watched it. It was good. And he's talking to these 10-year-olds that are saying, oh, I heard it was bad. And he was like, no, it was good.
Yeah.
So I don't, it's crazy.
It's for me, it's almost, and I'm not trying to bash any adults, but it's almost like adults bashing a small kid's movie with high expectations.
Yeah,
right?
So, but I think that's what the thing is. Like D Hustle said, Steve Rogers is black, and that's
well, Captain America. He's not named Steve Rogers.
Okay, but
right?
So is he Captain America, or is he the other?
He's Captain
actor?
America. Yeah.
No, he was the Falcon that got promoted to Captain America. There's another cat that's on the scene too that he's trying to be the next Falcon. So they're already trying to position some people for these different type of roles.
What does Bucky feel about this?
Bucky pulled up too.
You shouldn't have said nothing, Bobby. You shouldn't have said nothing. Come on, man.
Jesus Christ.
My bad.
Skip this, audience. If you're listening, it's a lot of spoilers. Just skip this. So.
It's crazy.
Go watch the movie. Go support my guy.
What's that girl's name again? The redheaded girl, Scarlett Johansson. But was she in here too?
No, she wasn't.
Come on, stop giving him stuff.
But I mean, I'm just answering the truth, right? It's a continuation of the story, right? Scarlett Johansson had a situation.
The Hulk is not green. I'm not feeling that.
Oh my gosh, you're a harsh critic. You're one of those hardcore.
Bro, I gotta set the expectation here. I mean, you're expected of Fantastic Four to be phenomenal, and look at it.
Speaking of Fantastic Four,
you're
excited about it?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Do you like the Jetsons?
The Jetsons?
Then you don't like Fantastic Four then, because it's almost the same concept.
Yeah. We'll see.
I will say, when I went to go watch Captain America, they previewed Fantastic Four. I'll tell you the truth, I didn't even know that was Fantastic Four when they first was previewing it. It didn't
it's
feel
so
like,
lame, right? Okay. I hear it from your expression, and
I was a little bit like, what?
Depressed.
It's a teaser trailer.
You was hurt. So when are they going to bring the good trailer out?
And then I was like, I don't know if Raymond's going to report anymore on
So hold on. I'm glad you said that. So is it the same trailer that we seen on?
It is. Yeah.
No, I seen a different preview then. I don't know. I don't think that was the trailer that I saw.
That's the only trailer they have.
Oh, okay.
It's the most watched trailer of all of their movies ever.
I don't know, bro.
So
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
I'm telling you, I wasn't very excited.
Impressed.
It's a teaser. They will come out with another trailer. Guys.
When? How long is that going to be? It's the same shit over and over again.
I don't know.
Okay. I'm not feeling it, bro. I'm not feeling it. You know what that is? I wish people still make bootleg movies so I can watch that shit. Bootleg.
Yeah. You would have spent $5 DVD for
I wouldn't even spend $5. I'll go to somebody's house and watch that shit. That's how crazy it is. I won't see it, bro. I can't. I can't. That's like me watching an old school a new movie of Jean-Claude Van Damme and shit. And I like Jean-Claude Van Damme. But I'm not gonna watch it because the shit. It ain't even him fucking fighting in the movie. It's somebody else.
No, I don't know. And we've hashed this out a few times around
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
There you go, Jean. Where remixing or remaking, rather not remixing, but remaking a series or starting it over. I don't rock with it.
Not a fan.
No,
okay,
I'm not a fan.
All right.
I'm not a fan.
But go watch the movie. Go support my guy. I definitely want to see him be recognized. Let's see
if this 6.1 jumps up to an 8.
Yeah, it's going to take some time, though.
Help him out. Hopefully Rotten Tomatoes.
I want to know the age range of the people that voted on how good this was.
54,000 people already. Looks like they.
It was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, if you guys say it was cool, it's cool. I mean, I'm waiting for it to come out on Netflix and shit. And see what happens.
well, we'll see how fast it comes out on Netflix or on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Usually it's supposed to take 3 months for it to come into like a DVD or something. Maybe this will come out quicker. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But big shout outs to him. And Raymond, as always, thank you so much for those nuggets.
Stick to the Falcons. Should have bring somebody else out.
Yeah. I mean, and all right, I can't spoil it anymore. There was some other stuff that I was really pissed off about.
He's a good actor. Anthony Mackie. He's great.
I think he's an amazing actor. As soon as he was on it, I was going to watch it.
Never say he's a bad actor. Never say he's a bad actor.
I was going to watch it regardless.
Yeah.
So
damn, they let go of my other green.
Patience.
Young Padawan.
That's crazy.
All right, D Hustle. We got sports coming up next. What's going on in the world?
All right,
of sports,
ladies and gentlemen. Let me get that's a nugget for Raymond and shit. All right, guys, get into sports here. Let's start off with NHL. NHL, basically, what's going on? Florida Panthers took the L, and now Toronto is number 1 for all you Toronto
they keep going back and forth, huh?
Yep, I guess they're fighting over it. Toronto had a 2-win streak, and the last loss for Florida Panthers went down. That's for you Florida Panthers fans out there. My Rangers are still out on the bottom. Third from the bottom. It is what it is. Hopefully your team is doing phenomenal. If so, if not, let us know what your team is.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Detroit Red Wings are up there. Good for you. Good for you. Rangers number 5. Okay. Cricket. Cricket is on. If you guys watch cricket is on TV right now. Good game. A lot of stuff. A lot of scoring. Feel good about cricket.
Do you understand the rules?
I don't know how to hit the ball.
I don't understand the rules.
I'm catching it little by little. You got hit the ball, depending on where it goes. You got to throw it back in order for the guy to run for the bases. Almost like baseball, but it's not baseball. And if the guy hits it out, it's like a home run, I guess.
And they have no gloves either.
And they catching that shit bare hands. I like that.
Okay. These like that. That's real athleticism right there.
That ball is not fucking light. It's heavy.
Wow.
So congratulations to all of you guys watching. Cricket is on right now as we speak.
Got a quick hockey nugget for you. Were you disappointed with America losing to Canada, D Hustle?
Finals?
Yes.
I kind of was. I was expecting more fights.
Wow. Hold on. More fights. But there were fights?
I don't know if there were fights or not.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't hear anybody saying there was a fight there, so I didn't think there was a fight.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I'm assuming Canada is always on top of the thing.
I mean, look, Toronto's already,
Yeah, so...
I know you were disappointed.
I was. Did you see what the internet is blaming why America lost and all that? They said it's because, Trump started tweeting about it. So they're blaming that's the reason why we lost. So
well, there it goes. So, I like it. Congratulations.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yep.
Formula 1 is out. If you guys are watching Formula 1, phenomenal thing. Lewis Hamilton did his thing. He's feeling very, very confident. That is Team Ferrari. In case you guys don't know, he is not in Mercedes. He is doing his thing over there. Women's basketball. They're doing phenomenal. Florida Gulf Coast Eagles are 16-0.
Wow.
Top of the thing. Hopefully they win a chip. Congratulations to them. Great Danes are 12-2. And then all your other colleges, if you like, I don't know who else is balling, but
NCAA you talking about?
The W, yep.
WNBA, sorry.
Yep. No, NCAA.
Oh, okay.
Women's college. MMA is out there. If you guys watching, there's a couple fights that just happened. There was I can't even pronounce the guy's name. I don't want Song Young-dong.
Wow.
Replaces in the Batman top 10. He's doing his thing there, busting ass from one that looks like to me. But if you watch that, congratulations. I don't know. I just know Dana White, and me and Dana White go way back. Other than that, it is what it is. Boxing is going on. As you can see, my man, Dmitry Bivol. Defeats Artur Beterovich. Sorry if I butcher his name. He is the undisputed lightweight heavyweight champion. He is knocking people out. They are hoping to have him go against Canelo, but that's another fucking story.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is what it is. Men's tennis is out. If you guys are watching tennis, it is what it is. I don't know too much about tennis. Pete Sampras, Andre Agassi, all my good guys over there. They're not there. They're basically retired.
Isn't that old school? Are they the commentators now?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
But congratulations if they are. Good for you. Jannik Sinner is the number one guy, actually at 23 years old. And the American Taylor Fritz, 27 years old, still trying to ball. Looks like might be the... Oh, no. Hold on. Igor Dimitrov is 33 years old, still balling.
Wow.
33 years old.
Out it.
Still out there. Hitting the balls. Pause. But it is what it is. NFL. A lot of stuff going on in NFL. Packers are trying to figure out what can they do to save their life. Cowboys are still trying to fucking win a championship. Not too sure what's going on
it's
over there.
It's off-season, bro. It's off-season. They already claiming championships for next year already?
Raiders re-signed Paul Romeo after career year.
Got a question for D Hustle since he mentioned the Packers. What are your opinion on the Packers? They're wanting the NFL to ban the push-tush. They just came out with an article yesterday saying that they had the team anonymous, but they just revealed it's the Packers.
That had nothing to do with me.
What is your opinion on that?
I have no opinion on it.
I
mean, it is what it is. I mean, because the Eagles are doing phenomenal on it.
Yeah.
I mean, how often do they execute the tush push?
What is your opinion on the push?
I mean, I think it's valid. If you're within a yard or two of first down, touchdown, the defensive team should expect it, right? They just need to get better at it.
You know what it is?
So
I got something after that.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
And my only thing is that it is a team effort to get the ball across that line, right? It's not just the quarterback. So that I'm cool with it. You just got to build up a better defense around it.
So you're fine with the push-tush thing?
Yeah. You know what it is?
Tush push, not push-tush.
Push, whatever the hell.
You know what it is that I don't think the Green Bay Packers are able to do it successfully. That's why they don't want it.
Teams can't execute it.
A lot of people don't like it.
Why?
That play is like almost unstoppable. I hate that play.
Duh.
They need to ban it.
There is a lot of teams out there who don't know how to perfect it. So that's why they want it banned.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, nobody's getting hurt. The offensive line is the one who's getting in there, and the quarterback is basically going on top of them to get that extra yard.
Facts.
I hate that play, and they need to ban it.
What was that play?
Because the Dolphins don't do it?
No, I mean, the Eagles have perfected it. They're the best at it. But that play is, I hate it. It's almost unstoppable. You can't do nothing.
That's part of the game.
That's part of the game.
I hate that play. It's dumb, bro.
How about you remember when they used to have that play, and I can't remember what it was called, where they had running backs in the back, and they had two running backs and no quarterback, and they used to toss it to.
Oh, that's their favorite play. That's called the Wildcat.
Yeah, Wildcat.
Yeah, that's a Dolphin shit.
Yeah, it totally Dolphins created that, right? Right. There was a point when nobody could stop that play, and then what
we should ban that.
But the defense push, a lot of people can get hurt with
who can
getting smushed under that.
It's like he's afraid about Tua getting hurt.
Well, Tua's going to stand up. That's the problem with Tua.
No, it's not. It's a combination of that play is...
That play increases injuries?
Yes.
How?
For who? With the people under it. Getting smushed onto that like that?
Raymond, they getting... This is normal for them.
They're already
to be stacked on top.
down.
Facts.
Okay. All right. Why does everybody hate it then?
Because it's an unstoppable play.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because that's why Philly won. and they don't want Philly to win again.
Everybody hates that play, man. I can't
Who's
believe you guys-
everybody? That's just one person. That's you.
That's just the one team that they came out and made public.
Yeah. It's because, like D said, they can't execute a tush push and they can't defend against it. That's the reason why. If every team had a play to defend against it, nobody would be talking about it.
I hate that play. That's just my opinion, but I wanted to get
I hate wild
Darwin's
card.
opinion.
Yeah.
So
I hate the Wildcat.
the
I
Wildcat.
don't like it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
What are you doing? We know
Nobody
you're not
does
gonna
a
give it-
Wildcat anymore.
Nobody's gonna fucking give it to a quarterback, so we know that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's different.
So
you-
how do you get rid of the tush push? Is you create a defense that nobody wants to do it no more.
Okay.
That's how you get rid
All
of
right.
it.
Did you know the NFL was getting calls about banning it even since the year before? It wasn't even the teams. The
Yeah.
NFL was saying they wanted to ban it as well.
Yeah, because other
So it's not even just the teams and the fans. The NFL was like,
It's-
yeah, we're looking into banning this.
for me, it's a valid move. It's almost rugby to me.
Okay.
It's totally rugby. It's like, hey, you and I'm happy that we at least have our players wearing pads and helmets compared to what they really do in rugby, right? So this right here, they just need to step up their defense. They need to step up the game, get better at it.
I guess the players don't want to get hurt. That's basically it.
But how-
Because I mean,
I would rather do this than run across the field and get knocked out like that. Like, I don't know.
well, I don't know. I mean, if you tell me the Pro Bowl wasn't even fucking tackle, it was fucking flag football. So that tells me everybody's getting soft now. But it is what it is. Other than that, man, that's all I got for football. We're gonna go ahead and push to Major League Baseball. Cubs are 5-0. Shout out to that organization doing their thing here in Kansas City, 3-0. My Mets are 1-2. That's okay. Yankees are still 1-2.
It's early.
It's very early. Detroit doing their thing. Other than that, Philly 0-2. Shout out to those guys.
You said
really
0-2?
0-2. And shout out to Chicago White Sox 0-3. And Los Angeles, the champs, are 1-4.
Ooh.
So it is what it is. Basketball. Cleveland still the team to beat. Big controversy going on here with Boston and New York Knicks. Yes, Knicks has not won one game against Boston. Yes, congratulations to the Bostons to getting 3. It's still regular season. We see you guys in playoffs. I'm not worrying about it, but we'll figure a way how to beat you guys.
Also, are you concerned with your Knicks struggling against good competition?
What's good competition?
Like the Celtics, like, you know, the really, really good teams you guys are not beating.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
D said, I'll just see you in the playoffs.
Okay,
kid."
in the playoffs.
that's
Yeah, we
fair.
got 3 teams that we can beat, and unfortunately, it is what it is, and we go from there.
Okay.
I mean, I'll get to the Western. Don't worry about that. I get to Western. I'm on Eastern Conference right now.
Just give him a second, bro. He got you.
Yeah, Knicks lost to Boston, getting beaten by 20, sometimes 30 points. It's very. We got to figure out what's going on, guys. I don't know if it's coaching or not, or maybe players not stepping up. But everybody looks like they're balling at the end of the day because my fantasy tells me something different. So we need to figure something out. Milwaukee Bucks on number 4, Indiana number 5, Orlando 7. Heat. Let me get down here. Hold on.
Wow.
Number 9.
Yeah.
Chicago Bulls number 10, and everybody else. Philly's out. Brooklyn's out. Toronto, Charlotte, and Washington. West. Let's get down to business. OKC doing their thing on top of the board game. There is no way that anybody's going to catch up to that team. They are balling.
Wow.
Denver, right behind it. They went from 5 to number 2. They are balling. The champ said, "Yo, we're gonna come. Yo, good shit. I'm tired of this shit. We're gonna play." Memphis, not too sure what's going on, but maybe Desmond Bane's basically stepping it up since he came back from his little, injury. Congratulations to that man right there. For some odd reason, these fucking Lakers are all the way at number 4. Don't know how the fuck this is happening. We need to figure it. It ain't Bronny. But I got a fun fact about that. Bronny all of a sudden had a phenomenal game, 21 points. Hold on, let me look it up here.
I saw that.
21 points. Finally, they mentioned Bronny doing something in the G League.
Yeah.
I thought about Riemann.
Yeah.
Johnny, I'm sorry. 24 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 steals to help the South Bay Lakers snap a 4-game. But what about his other games? Nobody said nothing.
I mean, they said snap a 4-game loss.
Snap a 4-game loss. It is what it is. Not too sure what's going on with the Lakers over there. Ever since What's his name again?
Luka
came through.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They are on a 2-game win streak, or maybe even something else.
Yo, I low key feel like they propping him up to be the Laker guy.
Yeah,
going forward.
Definitely.
That's what it is. When LeBron leaves, it's going to be Luka. That's basically who they want to face, because I'm assuming LeBron's going to retire. We don't know if he's going to go to Cleveland to retire or he's going to stay as a Laker. We don't know. He's very confusing.
Yeah.
1 minute he's number 6, now he's 23. We don't know where he wants to be.
Or what team he wants to be on.
Clippers number 6, 7, Milwaukee, Golden State.
Wow.
Ever since they got Butler, they are doing phenomenal. They are on a 3-game winning streak. They went from number 11 to number 10. Now they're number 9.
Yeah, that's surprised. Yeah, they're doing their thing.
They are doing their thing. Phoenix Suns still on the bottom, number 11. Not too sure what's going on over there. Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Beal. We got to figure some shit out over there.
Yeah, KD should have been traded.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
He's still talking about KD should be traded, but it is. Yeah. I understand.
I mean, they almost all coming up for, I think, retirement time.
Yeah, but that team is a disappointment. They have 3 superstars.
Yeah.
They got a little bit more than that.
Might be the coaching, bro, not just the player.
Yeah. Oh, dang, that is called. Yeah, but other than that, man, I'm not too sure what's going on over there and at the Suns organization. Doc Rivers is doing good. You don't want to talk about Doc Rivers? I mean, because it looks like Milwaukee's doing phenomenal here. Should we fire the coach?
Doc Rivers, I'm like, I'm not really a big fan. But
not a big fan, man. I mean, he was talking a lot of trash about his garbage, his this, his that, his that. He's got your Bucks all the way up to number 4. Right. We don't know, Raymond. We don't know. But other than that, man, that's all I got for basketball.
Roger that.
And that's it.
Yeah, we're queuing up the closeout. Thank you so much, D, for the insights for what's going on in the culture, especially in sports. Raymond, don't call him Ray. Thank you so much for those nuggets. Sure. 2 really great websites. And y'all need to learn how to type. If y'all don't know how to type, level up for sure.
Typing on the keyboard on your phone is not the same as knowing how to type.
No, it's not. And definitely I hope y'all enjoy the tech talk about AI infrastructure, training, inference, and then obviously the power challenges we're going to have, and especially this country. So that's where they're going to be spending the $500 billion. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. We want to give a big shout out to our sponsor, Marvelous Creation, servicing from Palm Beach all the way down to Miami-Dade. Cakes, treats, any type of desserts that you're looking for, she services them all. Big shout outs to her for always continued support. Also want to give a big shout outs to a conference that we'll be attending March 1st down in Miami. It's called the Black Wealth Summit 2025. Give a big round of applause. We are going to be the exclusive podcast provider for this conference. We'll be talking to a lot of the speakers from the conference, maybe even have a guest experiences from some of the attendees, but definitely want to give a big shout out to that conference for hollering at us and letting us know they're looking for us to pull up. So definitely tune in. We'll have some episodes of Backstage with Bobby D. We're going to be kicking that off down there at the conference. The conference is actually going to be held at FMU. You ever heard of FMU? Mm-hmm. Florida Memorial University. It's the only HBCU here in South Florida. So I'm always looking forward for us as we close out Black History Month, supporting our community as much as possible. So we'll see you down there March 1st. In terms of shout outs, we want to give a big shout outs to our YouTube followers, YouTube subscribers. Big shout outs to you. We're closing in at 8K, and definitely want to encourage you all to let people know about us. If you like an episode that we've done, share it, tell them to subscribe, click the button, tell them we out here in these streets. So we're definitely trying to make sure we're leveling up. And Raymond always has a saying, if you don't follow it or you don't subscribe,
you're a hater.
If you watch any episode, he said, and you don't press that button, you're a hater. But no, we definitely want to send all the love to all of the people that are following along, including our exclusive community on School. We run a community there. If you don't know about us, go to www.thetechhustle.com and click on Join Community. We also publish a newsletter on a monthly basis. Obviously, we're doing podcasting. We travel the country. We're doing so many things. And if you want to chat up with us continuously, the community is where it's at. And big shout outs to all our members. We're closing in on 300 members over there. And we're only working closer to, making this a worldwide type of effect. The last thing that I want to mention is our tech tour. So first stop on our tech tour is down in Miami at FMU. Florida Memorial University at the Black Wealth Summit. But we'll be traveling the countries. Yeah, we should. Countries worldwide. We definitely stepping on worldwide, but we already have a few spots lined up throughout the year. And if you are looking for us to pull up to your city, support your organization, holla at us. We definitely want to pull up and make this an experience in person, and definitely level everybody up while we're doing it. So if there is a city that you want to see us in, holla at us in the comments below. Let us know. Other than that, that's all that I got, fellas. Any last words, D?
No.
Yeah.
Happy Black History Month, and enjoy your vacation and have fun.
Yeah, this guy just came back from a vacation telling other people a vacation, right? Raymond, don't call him Ray Ray. Any last words, player?
No. Learn how to type. Check out Captain America. It's not as bad as the internet says. So use your own opinion. That's it.
Yeah, support my guy out there.
The Hawk
man.
is red now.
Yeah. Y'all know why I go watch the movies. Yeah. I hope you go watch the movies for the same reason. But other than that, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Holla at your boy. It's Bobby D.
All right.